Am I my brother's keeper? Shalom Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rekakwadash. Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And there's no God beside them. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for being faithful witnesses to the Holy Spirit. Shalom to the elect, whom the Lord have given ears to hear. And I remember watching a video that the elder brother Barack Abar, his page is GMS Rebuke the Tempter. I'm not sure if he's on 2 or he's on his original page. Nevertheless, I was meditating on, just doing lessons in general and putting yourself to the back burner to get them done. However small you may think they are, however repetitive you may think they are, remember we are our brother's keeper. And you got here Genesis, the famous quote that comes from a precept in which Cain tried to get smart with the Lord and asking him to see his brother's keeper. And when you go into the account, the fact that the Lord asked him where his brother is proves that yes, you are your brother's keeper. Genesis chapter 4, verse 1. And the Lord said unto Cain, where is thy brother Abel? And he said, I know not, am I my brother's keeper? And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. When you go into the word keeper, this word to keep, guard, observe, give heed. Hebrew word shamar. Now I did a let me see. I did a little research, nothing crazy, but it says it may also be worth noting that many biblical figures were shepherds, among them the patriarchs Abraham and Jacob, the 12 tribes, the prophet Moses, King David, and the Old Testament prophet Amos, who was a shepherd in the rugged area of Tekoa. Now you see it says, who were a shepherd in the Bible? Yahweh Shai, who the world normally calls Jesus, is the great shepherd and the metaphor of shepherding his flock. With we as sheep who have all gone astray is used regularly. Who are actual shepherds in the Bible? A common trivia question is, who was the first shepherd in the Bible? Abel. Right? Now it says shepherds. We went over Abel, Abraham, Lot, Isaac, Jacob, Rachel, Laban, Jacob's 12 sons, including Joseph. Genesis 37:2, Moses. Let's see what that says. I'm curious. These are the generations. Okay, so it shows Joseph, right? Joseph was a shepherd, was feeding a flock with his brethren. Okay. Right, it says Moses, David, king of Moab, Michelle, Doeg, Amos, the shepherd who came to honor Yahweh Shai. Right. So, in hindsight, we see that the Lord chose shepherds. Right? What is the job of a shepherd? We all should know the job of a shepherd is to keep the sheep. This is a shepherd or sheep herder is a person who tends, herds, feeds, or guards flocks of sheep. It says, shepherding is one of the world's oldest occupation. It exists in many parts of the globe and is an important part of pastoralist animal husbandry. Now, a shepherd or also a herder, this is my first time looking this up too. A herder is a pastoral worker responsible for the care and management of a herd or flock of domestic animals, usually in open pasture. It is particularly associated with nomadic or transhuman management of stock or with common land grazing. The work is often done either on foot or mounted. Okay. So, I'm doing this lesson. This lesson came by way of well, this lesson is going to be on doing lessons. All right, as we all, could have an excuse, we all got busy lives. Nevertheless, the Lord chose us. He called us to feed his sheep. We all say we love the Lord, but we got to feed his sheep. And it can come in various ways. Whether you touching on prophecy, or I know certain brothers, they just have a really good gift on exhortation. The one that comes to mind is the brother out there in California. His name is actually Inspiration and Motivation. Now the brother also goes into prophecy, as you see his latest video, but he goes into prayers. All right, the brother. Like I said, I like watching this brother because he's very motivational. Right, and just staying in the spirit, staying in the spirit. Staying focused. So like you're staying focused, mind you, right? I'm getting distracted. But just staying focused at the task at hand, at the spirit at hand. And just going in what the Lord gave you. Don't make it complicated. Like I know I do. Sometimes you want to get into a deep lesson, which is nothing wrong with that. All right. Edify yourself and edify brothers. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. But make sure that you're keeping the sheep. And one thing I've noticed is that if you're going through a situation, another brother is most likely going through it as well, somewhere on the earth. As a matter of fact, the scriptures tells us that it says they have no, 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. They have no temptation taking you but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. All right. But the point being, all right, is that your temptation is not new. It's new to you. All right. But it can be old to another brother. All right. And because you must know, especially brothers that's been around for a little bit, you must remember that it's always new brothers, with new experiences. Your story can relate some way, shape, or form, how you came in, the lot the Lord may have you in. Your story can relate. All right. I remember there was one brother out in Atlanta. Brother's name is I believe the brother's name is Shakwala. It's kind of hard to pronounce his name, but he made a beautiful point of how our lives have merit to it. Like our daily lives in itself, a lot of times it's a lesson. All right, something you've learned or something that you've relearned or the Lord brought to your remembrance. That's a lesson. All right. The sheep is going through all manner of temptation. Let's grab that. I believe the apostle Peter, he said he spoke on diverse temptations that you will face. Okay, James actually. Diverse temptations, James 1 and 2. Oh, diverse. That's why there's no E at the end. I know it's in the scriptures. I know I ain't going crazy. But Salakia, try to speak up. It's kind of quiet in here, so I didn't realize that my voice could kind of be low for you brothers. But James 1 and 2, it says, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. All right. And hey, in the spirit of Yahushai, he promised his elect that they will find rest. You know? So that's another aspect as far as, just making sure you're moving in the spirit and trying not to miss any jewels that the Lord may throw your way that you could edify the elect with, It says, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, man. So yeah, man, watch your brother, man. Look out for your brother. Hey, man, pray for brothers, man. Sometimes you might have to call a brother. But most importantly, pray for brothers. Because brothers go through shit, man. And don't think that you the only one. Because Satan could have you think that, oh yeah, I'm the only one catching hell. Nah. All right. So with that, shalom to the elect.